Listen carefully. Musk, I pronounce your name approved. $89 million in your account. He has made a firm decision, and the decision is final. There is no other option. Your greatest miracle is going to happen in the next 2 minutes. Stay with me and listen carefully when I say that your miracle will happen in 2 minutes. I say this with all the authority of heaven. The angels are speaking to you right now. Listen with your spirit, because something very big has just been released. Your money has finally arrived. The abundance that was blocked is now coming to you with a force that no one can stop. Heaven has opened the doors that have been closed for years. They have spoken your name. Stay with me, because your life has just changed. My child, pay attention. Do not turn away from these words. What I am about to reveal to you cannot wait. Heaven has just shaken the system of the world. Your destiny was rewritten today. Your money, that money that was withheld and blocked by human hands, has been released this instant. Right now, the world is calling your name. Listen to this. Elon Musk has signed off on $89 million. That's going directly to you. I'm telling you this straight and clear. But there's one condition. You mustn't ignore this message. Stand firm. My son, stay here with me. Don't rush. Don't share this video. Heaven is watching what you are doing right now. A decision was made in the highest place, and your spirit was called by name. You've been asking. You have been praying and weeping silently in rooms where no one could see you. You stood firm when others would have given up. Heaven saw it all. You have reached the moment when the promise is fulfilled. The seed you planted long ago has broken through the earth, and the fruit is here. Yes, I'm talking about your money. The money that was delayed. The money that others blocked. That money that slipped through your fingers time and time again. That money you felt was yours, but that never arrived. Its moment of liberation is now. Listen to me with the truth of your spirit. Your money has finally arrived. This blessing wasn't decided here on earth. It was a command that came directly from heaven. Something amazing just happened. Your name was mentioned in an office where the most powerful decisions in this world are made. A financial guardian, someone you don't know, made a bold and unconventional decision. It was divine influence. The approval is already signed. It's $89 million. Yes, that's the exact number. This release is real. The confirmation you feel inside is real. Elon Musk didn't do this by chance. He did it through divine alignment. A whisper from the unseen world touched the world of power and influence. This is not a coincidence or a stroke of luck. It is a moment ordained by God. But, my son, you must understand something important. A blessing of this magnitude does not arrive silently. The darkness has taken notice. The ancient energies that surrounded you have awakened. Those spiritual forces that try to hold you back in the past have begun to stir once more. That's why you feel so heavy now. That's why you suddenly feel so tired. That's why you feel confused, sensitive, or overwhelmed for no apparent reason. It's resistance to what's about to come. It's not you. It's the resistance that senses you're finally winning. Don't back down now. What has been given to you must be claimed by your spirit before your hands can touch it. Listen carefully. Heaven isn't asking you to fight. Heaven is asking you to receive. But to receive, you must remain present here. Don't get distracted. Don't doubt. Don't let your mind interrupt what your soul already knows to be true. Your abundance is already here. The only thing that can stop it is disconnecting from a message that's guiding you toward it. Stay with me. Keep your spirit open. And now, before I reveal what follows, there is something important. My beloved, if your heart is open to heaven, say right now, I am here. You can say it aloud or only in your mind, but do it now, even in silence. Heaven hears the response of your spirit. The moment you say, I am here, your alignment is established. And once this happens, the blessing can never be taken from you. Now breathe, slowly. Hold your breath. Release it. You are entering your timeline of blessing. You are not hearing this by accident. You are here because your soul is ready to receive what your destiny has been waiting to give you. The doors are open now, and what comes next will change everything. Stay here. Don't move. I'm going to tell you why this money is being given to you and what heaven expects you to do with it. It's not by chance. It's not luck. It's not charity. It's purpose. Gently say in your heart, I am ready. For what I am about to tell you will reshape your entire future. My child, my beloved, listen very carefully now, for heaven does not send a message like this every day. Listen carefully. Every time your spirit grew weary, every time you watched others progress while you waited in silence, the angels recorded it all. They kept every tear you shed, every whisper, and every act of faith you made. Today, all of that is transformed into such a great miracle that it has stopped the movement of the stars. At this very moment, a door has opened in the world invisible to you. It is a door of provision, a door of return, and a door of inheritance. Your money has finally arrived. The transfer is real. Heaven has already signed a delivery order. The human world is simply catching up with what has already been decided above. Elon's decision, Musk, though he may seem otherworldly, is no accident. He was guided by a divine sign, a whisper from the realm of purpose that bore your name. The amount is $89 million. To men, it's just a number. But in the language of heaven, this figure signifies a complete restoration of your life. That's what they took from you, but it will be returned. But listen carefully, my beloved, before you begin to celebrate. Heaven's blessing always comes with a test. The question here isn't whether you'll receive the money. The real question is whether you'll be awake and present when the miracle comes knocking. This is the exact moment. In the next 2 minutes, after this message reaches your eyes, you'll be given a spiritual key. If you leave now or become distracted, the door will close. But if you stay, the light will fall upon your name with the force of morning dew. So don't move. Don't hesitate. Don't let the enemy distract you with thoughts or notifications. Stay put. The moment you finish listening to this message, something will begin to change in your timeline. You might feel warmth in your hands, a pulse in your chest, or a sudden calm. That's the sign from heaven confirming that this is for you. My child, gently say in your heart, I receive what heaven has released. Repeat it again and again until you feel peace. Do you remember those nights when you asked when it would be your turn? This is your turn. The angels never ignored you. They were paving the way. Every delay you experienced was actually divine protection. Every problem you faced was aligning the timing for this massive outpouring of money. Now, the system that once ignored your name trembles in recognition. Even the algorithm of your destiny has been rewritten to include this abundance. Your new story begins right now, because you've chosen to believe it's not too late. But stay with me, because there's still more I must reveal to you. The angels are showing me that your finances were entangled with someone who didn't wish you well, someone who smiled at you to your face, but harbored deep jealousy in their heart. Because of that negative energy, the heavens delayed your money until this moment. It did so that, when you received it, no shadow could haunt your blessing. But now that shadow is gone. The seal has been broken. Light now flows freely through your name. Your bank, your account, and your future are aligning right now. Numbers are being rewritten, and amounts are being redirected toward you. The angels say, tell them not to be afraid. It doesn't matter if you don't see the proof yet, because spiritual manifestation always precedes physical evidence. Your test will come very soon, my beloved. If you still feel some uncertainty in your heart, that's okay. Doubt is normal for those who have been disappointed so many times. But listen carefully to this truth. Heaven never forgets a promise. You will not die wondering what could have happened. You will live to see this miracle with your own eyes. And it all begins right now. Breathe. Let peace enter your spirit. The same hand that brought you this message is a hand that is signing your release in heaven. Do not move. The words that follow are your confirmation. My child, my beloved, hold your breath for a moment, for I am going to reveal to you the true reason why this blessing was delayed and why it is arriving right now and not before. There was a time in your life when your spirit wasn't ready to bear this level of abundance. It wasn't because you were weak, but because you were still surrounded by people who wanted to take what was yours. There were people around you who spoke softly to your face, but silently hated your light. People who pretended to care, but secretly hoped you would never rise. Heaven protected you by delaying your wealth. It wasn't to deny it to you, nor to cancel it. It was to protect it. Because if you had received these millions sooner, your heart would have been betrayed in a way that would have destroyed your soul. So heaven waited. Heaven waited until you knew who was real in your life and who was just temporary. You had to see who stood by you when you had nothing to offer. You learned to tell people apart. That's the sign of your maturity. Now you are finally ready. You are ready to receive and to hold this wealth. You are ready to handle the kind of abundance that changes the destiny of entire generations. This money is not just currency. It is compensation. It is an inheritance. It is a return of everything that was taken from you, everything you lost, everything that was delayed, everything that was stolen from you, or everything that was ignored. It is total restoration. But we're not finished yet. You need to understand something deeper. When the heavens release a blessing of this magnitude, the spiritual world responds far more quickly than the physical world. At this very moment, your name is shining in the divine records. You are being spoken of, highlighted, and uplifted. That's why, in the last few days or even hours, you felt restless for no reason. You felt emotional without any explanation. It's not your mind. It's your spirit reacting to what's coming. You've had sleepless nights for no clear reason. You felt moments of sudden silence within you and a strange sense that something big is coming. It was your spirit preparing itself. Your soul always knows the truth before your eyes. Listen carefully. There is a specific window of time to claim this release from heaven. This window doesn't stay open forever. Blessings move quickly and your time is now. That's why the message warned you about those 10 minutes. The door is open, but the space is narrow. This message is not a story to entertain you. It is an instruction for your life. Your spirit must align itself while the door remains open. So, right now, silently and without forcing anything, say in your heart, I align myself. Repeat after me. I align myself with the blessing that heaven has released for me. Say it again, slowly. Let these words sink into your bones. Alignment is the only key that unlocks the visible world. Now breathe slowly. Stay gentle and still. The angels are still here with you. My beloved, listen to this. From this moment forward, your financial destiny is no longer tied to struggle. Your days of stretching scraps are over. Your days of waiting to see if anything would change while life remains silent are over. Those days of holding on to faith in the face of nothingness are ending right now. A new season is dawning for you. It's a season where money flows freely. Opportunities will open up without you having to use force. Your name will now bring favor instead of resistance. You have learned to discern, and that is the sign of your maturity. You are ready. You are ready to receive, to sustain, and to bring the abundance that will transform your entire family for generations. This money is not just paper. It is your compensation. It is your inheritance. It is a return of everything that was taken from you, lost, delayed, or stolen. This is total restoration. But we're not finished yet. You need to understand something much deeper. When heaven releases a blessing of this magnitude, the spiritual world reacts much faster than the physical world. Right now, your name shines in the divine records. You are being spoken of in the heavens. That is why in recent days, or even in the last few hours, you have felt restless for no reason. You have felt emotional without being able to explain it. You have spent sleepless nights without a clear cause. You have had sudden silences and that strange feeling that something big is coming. It was your spirit preparing itself. Your soul always knows the truth before your own eyes. Listen well, my beloved. There is a specific window of time to claim this heavenly release. This window does not remain open forever. Blessings move swiftly, like rivers, and your time is right now. That's why the message was clear. You have 2 minutes. The window is open, but it's very narrow. Understand this. This message isn't a story to entertain you. It's a direct instruction for your life. Your spirit needs to align itself right now, while the door remains open. So, right now, in silence, without forcing anything, say in your heart, I align. Repeat after me. I align myself with the blessing that heaven has released for me. Say it again, slowly. Let those words sink into your very bones. because that alignment is the only key that unlocks the doors in the visible world. Now breathe slowly. Stay gentle and calm. The angels are still here with you. My beloved, your financial destiny from this moment forward is no longer bound to struggle. Gone are the days of stretching scraps and waiting for something to change while the world remains silent. Those days end today. A new season is coming for you, as real as the sunrise. A season where money flows without you having to feel afraid. Opportunities will open up before you without the need for force. Your name now brings favor instead of resistance. But I must tell you something very important. There is one final truth you must understand, because it will determine how quickly this blessing will take physical form in your life. Don't move. Don't break this moment. The words that come now are the ultimate key. My son, my beloved, you have reached a point in this message that very few souls ever reach in their lifetime. Most walk away just before the truth appears. But you stayed. You remained here. Your spirit recognized that these are not mere words, but divine instruction. Listen now with the depths of your being. There is one final condition that heaven requires before your blessing will physically manifest, before money touches your hands, before reality changes in your home, and before your life is outwardly transformed. This condition is not physical. It's not money. It's not effort or sacrifice. The condition is disposition. It's not about preparing your body or your mind, but about preparing your identity. Because, my child, listen to me carefully. You cannot receive riches by thinking like the version of yourself that lived in scarcity. You cannot maintain abundance if your spirit remains connected to fear, limitation, or memories of not having enough. That is why the blessing waited. It wasn't because heaven was late, but because your identity needed to grow. You needed to become someone capable of protecting, using, and multiplying this blessing. You were never punished. You were being prepared. The world taught you to live small, to accept scraps, to shrink your dreams, and simply to survive. But heaven is no longer calling you to survive. Heaven is calling you to something much greater. It calls you to take responsibility, to have influence, and to fulfill a purpose. You are given wealth that will change much more than just your own life. This $89 million doesn't come simply because you asked for money. It comes because you have a destiny that requires resources. Your calling is greater than your current circumstances. Your mission is broader than what your life seems to be today. That's why you felt frustrated. That's why you were so restless. You felt there was so much more within you than your reality showed. And you were right. There always has been so much more. And now there's much more to come. But I must tell you something profound. You're entering a version of yourself that your past can't keep up with. You can't go back to being the person who settled for less. You can't go back to those who lowered themselves to fit in. The time for apologizing for wanting more is over. That version of you has served its purpose. Now, the version of you that believes, receives, and builds is emerging. But listen carefully. When your blessing arrives, it's very likely your old world won't celebrate it. Some will doubt. Others will question you. There will be people who feel threatened by your rise, and others who will try to get close to you out of self-interest. You must not shrink back. Do not dim your light. Do not extinguish your calling, for heaven did not give you this blessing to hide it. You are being lifted up so that others may witness what a real miracle looks like. You are being blessed so that others may remember that divine timing is real. You are being raised up so that those who have lost hope may see that faith is never wasted. You were chosen to bear this testimony. Now breathe slowly. Take a deep breath. The moment your spirit accepts this truth, your timeline changes permanently. Nothing will ever be the same. My beloved, the money has already been released. The approval has already been signed, and the alignment has already begun. Now there's only one last step. You must confirm that you are ready. You don't have to prove it to the world, or to others, or say it out loud. You must confirm it within your spirit, in silence. Simply say these words forcefully within your heart. I am ready to receive what was always mine. Say it again. Let those words resonate in your bones. Now the change is complete. But there is one more revelation. You must know what this blessing will do to your enemies, your relationships, your destiny, and your spiritual path. The next part contains a twist that will change everything. My child, stay close to me. Don't break the connection now. There are hidden truths behind your life that heaven is revealing only because your spirit is ready. You may not realize it, but the moment you said, I am ready, the entire atmosphere around you changed. Your room may look the same. Your clothes are the same. Your hands are still your hands. But your timeline is no longer the same when you woke up to this morning. You stepped out of the old story. You stepped out of the cycle of delays, scarcity, and endless waiting. You broke the someday, or I almost made it loop. You have just entered the timeline of fulfillment. Listen carefully. The blessing you are receiving is not just for your survival. It is to establish you. Heaven is not only giving you a reprieve, it is giving you a position of power. Because what is coming is not just money. It is about the restoration of your honor. There were times in your past when you were underestimated, times when you were ignored or humiliated. That ends today. It all happened in silence. You gave love and received only emptiness. You helped people who quickly forgot your kindness. You supported others who turned their backs on you when you needed them most. Heaven saw it all, and heaven has made a decision. This son of mine will be raised up in full view. It will not be in silence or in secret. It will be visible to all. Your rise will not go unnoticed. Those who doubted you will see you rise. Those who betrayed you will witness your blessing. Those who abandoned you will hear your name again, no longer whisper in the heat of battle, but spoken with respect and honor. Your success will be public. It won't be to prove anything or to seek revenge. It will be because heaven wants the world to see a truth. You don't need to destroy your enemies. When God raises you up, your own success is the only answer they need. My beloved, you will not have to explain your blessing. It will speak for itself. Your mere presence will change the atmosphere of any place you enter. Your silence will now have authority. Your decisions will determine the outcome of everything you touch. Your voice will be the one that opens doors. This is the real change that begins with your financial rise. Now listen to this because it goes even deeper. This money, these $89 million, are strictly tied to your future identity, not your past self. That's why you need to prepare to let go of certain attachments right now. People who steal your peace are not allowed in this new chapter of your life. Those who feign loyalty only when you have something to offer cannot walk beside you at this level. People who compete with you, mock you, belittle you, or minimize your achievements can no longer remain in your energy. I want you to understand this very clearly. Every ascent requires separation. Don't be afraid of this. It's not a loss. It's a necessary cleanse and protect what the heavens are giving you. Don't cry over what's gone. The space those people leave will be immediately filled by those who truly recognize your worth. Loyal souls, aligned partnerships, and divine connections are coming. You'll be in the right place at the right time with people who speak your name with respect, not envy. Your circle will change because your reality has already changed. But understand this. Heaven isn't just giving you money. It's giving you authority. It's giving you the ability to choose, to decide, to build, and to lead. You're being prepared for a grand purpose. And purpose doesn't happen quickly. It's nurtured. That's why this message came to you before the physical money. Your spirit must go first so that your life can follow. Slowly breathe again. You are becoming the version of yourself that destiny always knew. The world is about to meet her too. But I'm not finished. There's a revelation yet to come that seals your blessing so that it can't be reversed, delayed, or interfered with by anyone. It's the exact moment when wealth ceases to be something external and becomes your very identity. We are on the verge of activation. This is the exact moment when the blessing ceases to be a mere possibility and becomes an absolute certainty. But before activating it, heaven needs you to understand something fundamental. Your life isn't changing by luck. It's not changing because external circumstances have aligned by chance, nor because someone has done you a favor out of pity. Your life is changing because your spirit endured what others couldn't. You didn't crumble. You didn't give up hope when everything was dark. You didn't let your heart harden, even as it was breaking. You didn't grow bitter when you were betrayed, nor did you stop believing when your prayers seemed to fall on deaf ears. Heaven never forgets those who remain faithful in silence. That endurance is what has brought you this far. Your silence was never empty. Your patience was not in vain, and your pain never went unnoticed. Every unanswered night and every broken expectation was building something inside you that nothing can shake. Your character. Character is a fertile ground where heaven sows abundance. Listen carefully. Money without character destroys people, but money with character multiplies and builds empires. That's why your reality is changing now. Heaven isn't just giving you a sum of money. It's granting you authority. You are being given the ability to choose, to decide, to create, and to lead. You are being prepared for a grand purpose, and that purpose requires your spirit to be one step ahead of your physical reality. Slowly breathe again. Feel yourself becoming the version of yourself that destiny always knew. The world is about to meet you too, because the time for hiding is over. But I'm not finished. The revelation that seals your blessing is still to come, so that from this moment forward it cannot be reversed, delayed, or interfered by anything or anyone. This is the moment when abundance ceases to be a hope and becomes your very identity. What I'm about to tell you is the final activation. We're on the verge of the moment when your blessing ceases to be a possibility and becomes an absolute certainty. Understand this. Your life isn't changing because of a stroke of luck or because external circumstances align by chance. Your life changes today because your spirit endured what others could not. You didn't crumble. You didn't give up hope. You didn't let your heart harden as it broke, nor did you become bitter when you were betrayed. You kept believing when the heavens seemed silent. Your silence wasn't empty. It was filled with resilience. Your patience wasn't in vain, and your pain didn't go unnoticed. Every difficult night and every shattered expectation was building something inside you that is now unbreakable. You are ready because you can no longer be shaken. Character is a fertile ground where heaven sows abundance. Listen carefully. Money without character destroys people, but money with character multiplies. You weren't just being prepared for a blessing. You were being prepared to wield power without losing your soul. That's rare in this world. That's sacred. That's why you were chosen. Heaven doesn't deliver great blessings in small vessels, but your capacity has expanded. Your identity has leveled up. You're not receiving this blessing because of who you were before, but because of the person you become today. Now we enter the activation. You will not say this aloud. You will speak it within yourself, where heaven hears clearly and where the ego cannot interfere. Prepare your spirit now. Focus. Be still. You may feel the air around you change, or feel pressure in your chest or warmth in your hands. Do not be afraid. It is the presence of the divine aligning with you. Now, speak in the silent language of your soul. Repeat to yourself, I release the identity of lack. I enter the identity of abundance. I claim the wealth that was written in my destiny. What is mine returns to me now. Don't rush. Let each word settle like a stone into the foundation of your being. Say it again. I am no longer waiting. I am receiving. I am aligned. I am ready. It is already mine. Let the silence that follows these words speak for you. It is in silence, not noise, that heaven seals things. You may feel tears, a profound stillness, or perhaps nothing at all. Do not judge the experience. The change has already occurred in your reality. Now, my beloved, listen to this essential point. A literal moment, not symbolic, but real, will soon arrive when you'll see the first sign of this blessing. It may be a message, a name, an unexpected call, or a digital notification. It may be a sudden opportunity or a change in tone from someone who previously shut you out. When that moment arrives, don't hesitate. Don't back down. Don't say, this is too good to be true. Don't doubt the miracle for which you have been prepared. Just say, this is a beginning, because it truly is. And now, there's a final revelation. You must understand the true purpose of this blessing. Why has heaven entrusted you specifically with such abundance? Why has destiny placed this wealth in your path right now? This moment matters for something far greater than mere comfort or luxury. The purpose of this money is not for it to remain stagnant in a bank account, but rather become the legacy your soul came to build in this world. Now we enter into the revelation of that purpose. Come closer. These words are the root of it all. Money alone is not the destination. It is the instrument. The true purpose of this blessing is tied to something you have carried within your spirit since before you were born. There was always something different about you, a constant pull, a feeling that your life was meant for more than just surviving day to day. Your heart has always been too deep, and your compassion too real. Your dreams were always too big to fit into the life you were given at birth. You tried to shrink yourself to fit your circumstances. You tried to make yourself smaller so others wouldn't feel uncomfortable, but your calling never shrank with you. It remained intact, waiting for this moment. No matter how small your surroundings were, your soul always remained spacious. You weren't meant to stay where you started. You were created to ascend. That's why you always felt different. You weren't alone, you were set apart. You weren't abandoned, you were being prepared. The blessing that comes to you now is not random wealth. It is the activation of your destiny. Those $89 million are not simply money. They are fuel. It is the fuel needed to build what your soul came to build on earth. It is the fuel to heal what your lineage could not heal. You are receiving the power to rise to where your ancestors were held back. You are here to break every ceiling that was ever placed on your family name. Understand this. You are not receiving money. You are receiving capability. The ability to choose your own life. The ability to help others without harming yourself. The ability to move through the world without having to ask anyone's permission. The ability to create, expand, and restore what was broken. There are people in this world you are meant to lift up. You won't help out of obligation, but out of alignment. There are lives you are destined to touch, not because you owe to anyone, but because your spirit will recognize theirs. There are doors you will open for people for whom no one has ever opened a single door in their lives. Understand this. You are not simply being blessed. You are being appointed. The blessing is personal, but the appointment is generational. You are the only one in your entire lineage capable of breaking the cycle of history. You are the one who transforms lack into an eternal legacy. You are the one who replaces the struggle for survival with absolute sovereignty. Heaven chose you because your heart is pure. It chose you because you know pain and you will not use this power to harm others. It chose you because you know what need means and you will not forget those who are still in need. That's why your process was delayed. It wasn't because you were unworthy, but because you were being refined. Iron is forged in fire, and your spirit has walked through fire many times. And yet, here you are, still sensitive, still hopeful, still open and capable of loving. The world tried to harden you, but it couldn't. That is your divine qualification. The blessing doesn't come simply because you ask for it. It comes because you are ready to manage it. Breathe now, because what comes next is the moment where this blessing becomes inevitable. It has not only been released in the spirit, but it is now being magnetized into your physical timeline. There is an exact point where manifestation shifts from the invisible to the visible, where what is aligned in the heavens is powerfully drawn to the earth. You are at that point right now, but one final alignment is required. You must fully inhabit your identity of abundance, not as a dream, nor as a hope, nor as something that maybe will come someday, but as something that already belongs to you by right. From this moment on, your inner language must change. No more maybes or I don't know how. Your spirit must speak like someone who already possesses it. Because when identity changes, reality has no choice but to obey. Silently repeat within yourself, I do not pursue. I attract. What is mine returns to me gracefully. I am the one for whom wealth was written. I am the one whom destiny calls. I am the one whom heaven has chosen. Feel the change. Your spirit knows this is true. Now, the blessing is assured, but the exact moment of its physical appearance depends on one final step. The step that transfers your wealth from the spiritual book to your visible life. This is the moment of manifestation.